Before we move on to Level 2, let's look back at the 12 most important points you should remember from the Level 1 courses. 1. Partnership is a part of CRS's identity because partnership supports CRS's approach to development. 2. A partnership is a relationship based on mutual commitment and complementary purpose and values that is often supported by shared resources and which results in positive change and increased social justice. A partner is an institution with which CRS is in partnership. CRS establishes, builds, and maintains partnership based on CRS's partnership principles. CRS has a particularly unique and essential relationship with the Catholic Church. 3. CRS's approach to capacity strengthening is asset-based, dynamic to meet evolving needs, rooted in mutuality, committed to honesty and clarity, and based on a long-term commitment which incorporates the theory of change and partnership principles. It should be partner-driven, and CRS should play the facilitator role. 4. Capacity strengthening is made up of 3 components: capacity building, institutional strengthening, and accompaniment. 5. An organizational capacity assessment is a process that involves an analysis of an organization's strengths and challenges in order to develop an action plan and to improve organizational functions through capacity strengthening. Because organizations are complex and unique, an assessment should cover a broad range of topics and include a broad range of stakeholders. 6. There are 4 phases of an assessment: prepare, conduct, analyze, and plan. Analysis and action planning are 2 of the most important parts of this process. 7. Partnership and capacity strengthening are, at the heart of it, about relationship. For relationships to be successful, they have to be based on mutual respect, flexibility, trust, patience, and efficacy. 8. In terms of our partnership and capacity strengthening work, skills are important, but our own attitudes towards our partners and our work together can determine how successful we are. 9. Principles lead to good practice. Great learning experiences come when we consider key principles of adult learning: immediacy, inclusion, engagement, respect, learning styles, sequence, see, hear, do, relevance, and safety. 10. Learners tend to be more engaged when the learning is focused on the learner. Conversely, learning that is centered around an expert tends to force the learner into a more passive role, where the end goal is to retain information more than it is to support meaningful behavioral change. Considering and responding to the learning styles can both help with retention and with engagement. 3 common learning styles are visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. 11. The first and most important part of communication is listening. There are 4 techniques for good listening: active listening, paraphrasing and restating, reflecting, and probing and inquiring. 12. Collaborative communication is an important skill for working effectively with partners. The steps to collaborative communication are inviting the person to dialogue, stating the situation and its impact on me, inviting feedback, seeking joint resolution, and finally, reaching an agreement. Now that you've looked back on what was covered,
Created using Powtoon.